You say you love me, I say you crazy. We're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like a brother. I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't mess it up, talking that shit. Only gonna push me away, that's it. When you say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite.
Throughout the 13 years, there have been a lot of pitfalls. The most memorable, I would say, would be the 2012 financial crisis. That was the first time when, due to the economic crisis in 2009, a lot of, we had over 9 funders. Previously when Klpac started out, we had 9 funders and 6 of them pulled out and there were only 3. And because of this, it was very difficult to sustain Klpac. Klpac is actually part of a very old structure. It's a building structure. It's a former train depot. It's almost 100 years old. And this train depot has been bombed by the Japanese before. So it has a lot of heritage, a lot of cultural, a lot of historical significance. But the cost to maintain it is very, very high. If I'm not mistaken, it takes around 1.2 million, if I'm not mistaken, to just maintain everything. It comes with the utility bills, it comes with the salary of the staff at Klpac. We have over 40 staff in Klpac. Even the ticket sales, even the programs that we do in Klpac, it still doesn't break even sometimes. So in 2012, Klpac struggled extremely and we were on the verge of closing down at that point. So Joe Hasham actually held a press conference and everything. He told people that if nothing is being done, we will have to close the doors of Klpac. But thankfully, a lot of people actually chipped in. The public, gave a lot of funds. Some funded anonymously. There were a lot of corporates who assisted us, and we have been able to sustain ourselves. 2012 was also when we got Mercedes as well, who came in to assist us financially. We are still struggling. Even until today. We are still struggling. Projected expenditure for 2018 is going to be 4.3 million. 4.3 million expenditure alone. This is compared to last year. Last year was 3.8. Yes. So it's quite tough. But thankfully, a lot of people actually still understand that the performing arts is very important in everyone's life, and it does make a lot of difference. So there are a lot of good-hearted individuals who have been assisting us. This is one aspect of how we persevere. Mostly it's through teamwork. It's just knowing that yes, we are facing a problem, and no amount of complaints, even if you complain, it's pointless because you're not going to find a solution. So most of the time we just try to find a solution, and we usually try to get a lot of help from people, and that's how we have persevered on this one. And there were also times when there was this little sense of hope. So I suppose it's hope, that, and hope as well as the passion and love for the performing arts that led Klpac to continue operating till today. The most important thing is there was a lot of transparency, and they also opened the table, open floor, and they asked what else can we do? Do you guys have any suggestions and stuff? The motto of Klpac is educate, nurture, inspire. This has been our motto from day one of our inception, and that is why if you look at the words nurture, educate, inspire, we are nurturing young children, we are nurturing adults, we are also nurturing people who love the arts, we are also educating people as well through our shows. Some of our shows carry a lot of important messages, like Burning Hills for instance. It's a very empowering, educative performance, and of course inspire. Someone comes in and watch the show and you realize that, wow, I would like to try my hands in acting. I would want to know what it feels like. What's so great about acting? Performing arts is a very, very important tool, not only in education but also in business. business as well. So if let's say you are a teacher, for example, if you do not employ performing arts skills into yourself, your lessons will be very boring. But if you are someone who had the theatre background previously, and you actually go to the class, the kids will actually enjoy it. They'll enjoy it. They'll be like, oh, I love that class. That is our vision in Klpac. We want to touch people's heart. We want to touch people's mind. We also want to touch people's soul through what we do. Yeah. Well, our future plan for Klpac is to continue to be sustainable, as well as we are trying to promote more of our brand. We discovered, this is something that's been going on for a very long time, but we have always been scratching our head. If you walk around in Sentul, and if you ask any person where is Klpac, there is a 70% chance that many of them will not know where it is. Ask anyone in KL, do you know where Klpac is? So for that reason, we are trying to find ways to bring brand awareness. But because we are a non-profit organization, we also do not have the required funds. But that's a small matter. I feel that a lot of things can be solved if you actually think out of the box.
Yeah.
So that is one of the few things that we have done. Recently, Dato Farida has also gotten a team of writers, and she has came up with an online magazine called The Living Arts. So this is a theatre magazine from Klpac, published by Klpac, but it's online. Yeah. So it's another way of life, and it's very fun because we write a lot of theatre stuff. So if you're interested about some theatre practices or tips for acting, this is the magazine to go to.